The other day, the first major casting news for the MCU's Spider-Man 4 came out, with Sadie Sink being announced to be joining the ensemble, which already included Tom Holland and Zendaya reprising their roles. There is a lot of mystery surrounding next year's big summer sequel about whether or not it will be multiversal since it's set between Doomsday and Secret Wars, or street level, which would be my preference, but since it's odd placement, I've decided on a combination for my pitch that I will be going over today. Before I get into it, I'd just like to give some casting for the roles in my pitch. For Gwen Stacy, I would have Emily Allen Lind, whilst for Harry Osborn, I would have Sam Nivola. One of the villains I will be including is Martin Lee, aka Mr. Negative, and I would have him be played by Stephen Yeun. Another villain in my pitch is Felicia Hardy, aka Black Cat, so I think Madeline Klein would make a great Black Cat. As for who Sadie Sink should play, you'll find out in the pitch. So, without further ado, let's get into it. At Oscorp, Black Cat runs on the rooftop. She sneaks down to the top level, breaking into a laboratory where she spots a gooey black substance in a jar. She puts it in her pocket. She then makes her way to the computer, downloading information into a flash drive. Suddenly, Spider-Man appears behind her. Look who it is, the little spider boy. I prefer the spectacular Spider-Man. Wow, you really want me to say your name? She attempts to take his mask off and kiss him, but he dodges it. Can't get away with these robberies, Felicia. Okay then, Spidey. Catch me if you can. Black Cat takes off out of the lab, but Peter leaps at her, webbing Felicia to the ground. I knew you wanted to get on top of me. As Peter is about to punch her, a group of scientists come in, including Harry Osborn and MJ. He loses focus looking at his ex, and Felicia kicks him, beginning to get away. As she's about to leap out the window, Daredevil comes in, kicking her to the ground. Him and Spider-Man tag team on Felicia and take her to the balcony. Thanks for the escape route. Later, babe. Felicia jumps off and claws her way down, as Spider-Man and Daredevil watch. Aren't you gonna swing after her? I have a feeling she'll never stop running. We make a pretty good team, you know. With the new mayor, we vigilantes have to stick together. I work alone. Geez, what are you, Batman? Aren't you the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? I protect the neighborhood. That's my mission. I can't bring other people into it. It's too dangerous. If you shut everyone out, you're gonna just end up being Spider-Man and not whoever you are behind the mask. Maybe that guy's already gone. Okay, well, let me know if you need anything, kid. Daredevil grapples away. Harry and MJ come out. How can we ever thank you, Spider-Man? No need. Seeing your face is enough to remind me why I do what I do. He swings away. I feel like he was talking about only one of us. The next morning, Peter arrives back at his crummy apartment. Mr. Zitkovich comes out. Peter, you still owe me rent. Yeah, I know. He is about to go into his block when a beautiful blonde comes out, the one opposite him. Hey, Pete. Hey, Gwen. How are you? I'm fine. Don't tell my dad, but I'm a little hungover from that Kappa Beta party last night, which I did invite you to, but you never made it. Oh, I was busy. You're always busy, Pete. Anyways, Harry Osborn's throwing a party at his mansion tonight if you want to roll together. How did a kid like Osborn end up at NYU with us? Oh, you know, he's just like Blair Waldorf and Barron Trump. Daddy's money can only bribe up to a certain caliber of colleges. He's nice, though. Peter gets flashes of Toby's Peter talking about his Harry, and Norman chuckling. Seems nice. As Peter's about to go into his apartment, Gwen comes closer. Can I, come in? She leans in, but Peter gets flashes of Andrew talking about losing his Gwen, her back breaking and MJ not recognizing him. He pulls out. Maybe another time. I need to get somewhere. Peter runs past Gwen. He arrives at the feast building, where he is greeted by Martin Lee. Hello, Peter. Nice to see you volunteering here at Feast again. There are people you're really helping. Anything for May? Ah, you knew May. She's the one who founded this organization. She was an amazing woman. How'd you know her? She was like an aunt to me. Losing her just reminded me how lonely I am. Well, for the short time I knew May, she always told me life was about people and the connections you make with them. You should get out there so you're not so lonely. Work in a team. Peter laughs, but then sighs. Loud music blares as Peter walks into the Osborne mansion. He is awkward and avoids the drunken idiots having fun. He spots Gwen and Harry who wave at him. He smiles and is about to go over to them when he suddenly sees MJ, who kisses Harry. Suddenly a large beam shoots down from out the window. What the hell is that? Peter rushes out, leaving a saddened Gwen. Mayor Fisk addresses the people of New York from his office. My good citizens, somebody has attacked our planet. The Avengers are interfering, taking charge instead of the world leaders. With these reckless vigilantes in play, be prepared for the worst. In a prison, Scorpion, Shocker, and Prowler all are handcuffed, looking up at the twirling sky. At Feast, Martin is sweeping up when suddenly the world begins to shift around him, and his skin rips apart, turning a luminescent black and white. The screen goes black. Peter awakes in bed with Gwen. She also wakes up. What the hell happened, Peter? Last thing I remember, you bailed on Harry's party and... Did you fucking roofie me? No, I didn't. Look, it's hard to explain. There's a psychotic guy with crazy powers who calls himself Doom, and he looks like Iron Man. He basically took over the world. Huh? Look, Gwen, we can unpack this later, but I really need to find out what Doom did. Peter leaps up, but when he gets out, he is pinned to the ground by Spider-Girl. What the hell? Sorry. She takes her mask off to reveal a young redhead. My dad told me to find Spider-Man and you weren't in your mask, so who are you? I'm Mayday Parker, but you can call me May. Or Spider-Girl, either or. You should probably come with me. May leaps out the window. Peter takes his mask out of his pocket and swings after her. Fisk regains consciousness at a table in an even taller tower than his original office. He looks out the large window at a slightly different New York City. Vanessa comes in. Darling, there's a man here to see you. Victor Von Doom walks in as Vanessa walks out. Wilson Fisk, welcome to Spider Island, one of the domains of my personally created battle world. You're the one who invaded my city, my country, my world. Yes, but see the bigger picture, Mr. Fisk. I have made the perfect world and have selected you to be the leader of this fraction, Mr. Mayor. We share the same values of anti-vigilantism. I can supply you with the resources to rid your domain of masked freaks. How you see fit. Do we have a deal? We do. And that brings me to the end of Act 1 of my pitch for Spider-Man 4. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for Act 2 when it's out, and have a great day. Bye!